And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Now, the rookie rankings. Who's in the running for the Rookie of the Year here at the midway point of the season? Some terrific young talent in the NBA. You look at Levens. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And as the Rookie of the Year race has taken shape here, these are the young players who are really standing out as the best of that freshman crop.
And you know what? The talent they have undeniable. And the more they've gotten used to the demands of life in the NBA, the better they've gotten.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They got Alexander, and it's Lawson in at the 4 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Davis, and it's Graham in at the point guard. We're so happy to celebrate New Year's Day with NBA action. Hoping everyone got enough sleep last night. Greg, I know you did, but Happy New Year nonetheless.
Yeah, and I know you didn't make it to the ball drop either, Kevin, especially since you had to prep for this game. Now, hopefully these players had the same mindset.
That one goes. Count it.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's McNeil. Graham with the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Count that one.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Brooklyn with the ball. Maybe the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Strickland. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana. And the shot is long. And so Graham will bring it up for the Nets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Nets passing it around. Pass to McNeil. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Number 1, the Nets.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Alexander passes to York. Jacks up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Graham. The 3. Awesome.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Folks, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. 3-pointer, Graham. And he's good on the 3 ball. Graham's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to York. Now Lawson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Graham with the bounce pass. McNeil. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Strickland. He has 5. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Pass to York. Shot from the top of the key, and the Knicks good for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's McNeil. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Strickland. 8 points for him. Here's York. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that's blocked. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
Well, there's no question this guy is an incredible player. To see his rebounding trend up like this, really impressive. Puts in a ton of effort on the glass, and that is huge for this team.
Ross is checked in for Hicks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Lyons checked in. Here's McNeil. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Ryan. Here's Fultz. Here's Alexander. Graham defending. Here's Strickland. Here's Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Alexander with 1 shot.
And that one misses. Nets trail by 5. McNeil dishes to Ross. Here's Graham, and the layup falls. Graham's got 7 points in the game.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Strickland. 8 points for him. Lawson outside. Here's Fultz. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Graham with the bounce pass. McNeil kicks to Davis. Pass to McNeil. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. McNeil's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
All right, fans. It's time for the second set. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
And they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. Extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. Pass to Fultz. Here's Strickland. Fultz, the pass to Ryan. Here's Strickland. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here is Graham. He's got 7. Outside, Davis. Here's McNeil. Here's Thornton. It's rebounded by New York. Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Strickland. Lawson, staying the D, launches a 3. It's rebounded by Thornton. That's trailed by 3. Here's McNeil. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. And here is Graham. Over Strickland. Count it from 12. Graham's got 9.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Knicks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Strickland. Graham defending. Here's the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Davis setting the pick for Graham. Pass to Davis. Here's McNeil. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Strickland. Graham defending. A 3. And it's Strickland missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the basket by Thornton.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
New York calls timeout. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. New York's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Strickland. 8 points for him. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Now Graham. 9 points in the game so far. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
McNeil passes to Graham. Drains it from beyond the arc. Graham's got 12 points in the game.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Ryan the pass to Fultz. Here's Ryan. Here's Fultz. He's got 6. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. Graham with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to McNeil. 44 seconds left in the first. Fades away. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Here's Strickland. 10 points for him. Shoots over Graham. And it's Strickland missing. Net shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's McNeil. He's got 11. over Fultz. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with them. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Hicks, and it's Strickland in at the 1. Hicks passes to Geiger. Here's Hicks. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. He's again, and he lays it up and in. Ryan's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
And Royce with the slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Geiger. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Strickland. There's the pick. Shooting over Cummings. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's McNeil. Again, the Nets for 2.
You know, you don't get to see the hook shot too often these days. Everybody wants to shoot threes. Nice to see a guy go back to the future with the hook.
Here's Strickland. 12 points for him.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats. For Ross, this last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's around 14 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Hicks checked in for the Nets. And a switcher also for New York. York's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here. Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Brooklyn, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out New York, just way behind.
Well, I think for New York, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Here's McNeil. He's got 15. Clock at 6. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's York. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Indiana.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that
pass to Hicks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's McNeil. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Hicks passes to O'Connor. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's McNeil. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Here's York. Pass to Strickland. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Graham. It's good. Graham's got 14.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Here's York. Graham defending. Pass to Ryan. To the left side wing. Volk the pass to York. Shoots over Graham. York can't hit.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Graham dishes to Fields. Back to Graham. At the crossover. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
The Nets making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Strickland passes to York. Pass to Geiger. To the wing right side. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Graham surveying the floor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
One time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Graham. New York trailing. Pass to Volk. Here's Strickland. Here's Geiger. He has yet to score. Here's Strickland. Nailed from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Back to Graham. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Volk the pass to Strickland. Here's Geiger. He's guarded by Davis. Right wing. There's the screen. Here's York. Off target with his three. Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Davis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Nets. York. The teardrop falls in. York's got his third basket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Now here's Graham. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Alexander's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Geiger. Here's Hicks. New York moving the ball around. Here's Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back in fourth start, that's for sure.
Graham with the ball. He's got 22. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
That free throw, no good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The Knicks making a switch here. McGuire's checked in. New York's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Out left to the wing. Latrey, and the 3-ball is good. Fultz has got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Graham. 23 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes. New York's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Geiger. Here's Fultz. Here's Hicks. Buries it from 3-point range. Hicks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
New York's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Geiger. Out to the right wing. Here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far. And here is Ross. Here's Hicks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here is McGuire. .135 left in the first half of the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Timeout called the Nets.
Time to get excited and get loud.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Nets.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
11 feet away. And it's Graham missing. The Knicks with the lead. Alexander passes to Strickland. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Pass to Hicks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lawson. It's rebounded by Thornton. Thornton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McNeil. Outside, Davis to the right side. Now here's Graham. D right on him. Strickland grabs the board.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Three-pointer. Hicks can't get it to go. Pass to Thornton. Outside, Davis. Here's Hicks. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Knicks up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Fans, please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, yes, so far. Fans, let's hear it for our contestants. Well done.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
I don't know how you narrow this down. All these guys, top shooters, who can win it? Maybe we need 2 three-point contests.
Well, the way the league's trending, you might not be far off, big man. And shifting focus back to our game, the Knicks are right in the thick of it.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, the key factor for them here. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. And so Graham will bring it up for the Nets. It's a one-point game. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. We've got Davis, and it's McNeil in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Strickland. Pass to Lawson. Here's Fultz. 6 to shoot. No one near him. Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got 8 points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Now here's Davis. Now Graham to the wing on the left. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Pass to York. It's Lawson, top of the key. Here's Strickland. Offline with his three. Brooklyn trailing. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Nets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's York. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. York's got 8. Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. There's a screen. Here's McNeil. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Strickland passes to Fultz. Here's Strickland. And he drives in, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No good from Lawson.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
And it's Thornton finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
New York calls timeout.
Here to see the numbers for Davis. The past month has been surreal, averaging about 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
That's to Fultz. New York moving it around. Here's York. Graham defending. It's deflected. Here's McNeil. Here's Hicks. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Graham, and finished off by Graham.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Lawson. Following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Fultz. Takes a three. And the Knicks miss again. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. They set the screen. And Thornton with the stuff.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Lawson. Here's Strickland. 15 points in the game. York, good.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Back to Graham. And he banks in the layup. Graham's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Strickland missing. Brooklyn leading by 3. McNeil kicks to Graham. Pass to Davis. In the corner, Thornton with it. Back to Davis. Up top, Graham. He has 31. On the clock. Takes it from 10. And York pulls it down. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Strickland. Here's Fultz. Pass to Alexander. Here's York. Graham defending. York can't hit. Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Strickland. He's got 15. Fultz, the pass to Strickland. Here's Fultz. Pass to Strickland. For 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Hicks passes to Davis. Over Alexander. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
And just solid play out of them that time.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And stolen by Thornton. Takes it inside. And Davis throws it down hard.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Nets. Here's the screen. Pass to York. Good on the three-point shot. York's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Outside, Davis. Back to Graham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it seems like we've seen more and more of these guys in recent years. Big men who can shoot the 3. Over the last month, these have been the best of them. And that one falls for Graham. Ross is checked in for Hicks. And a switcher also for New York. Lyons checked in. And Graham drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Fultz. Here's Strickland. 15 points in the game. Here's Fultz from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Graham's got his 5th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Ross. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's Graham missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
And the shot goes down. Lawson's got his second basket of the night.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
McNeil dishes to Graham. And it's blocked. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
And Graham drops them both. Here's Fultz. He's got 9. Pass to Strickland. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Strickland's got 18 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Now here's Ross. Here's McNeil. And here is Graham. There's the drive. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. McNeil's shot's good. McNeil's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Fultz. Here's Strickland. New York moving the ball around. Fires from deep. Fultz, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Graham finds Ross. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 4 assists now tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Ryan. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. That's to Fultz. Here's Alexander. And McNeil pulls it down. McNeil's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Strickland passes to Lawson. Here's Ryan. They set the pick. Here's Strickland. New York, no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 14. Pass to Graham. Again, the Nets for 2.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Knicks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Strickland. Graham defending. Here's Fultz. Out to the wing. Here's Strickland. He's got 18. No good again that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so it's Brooklyn with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hicks, and it's O'Connor in at the center. With the drive, York banked in off the glass.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. Count that one. Graham's got 39.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
They set the pick. Here's Fultz. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Back to Graham. And York pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Ryan. No good on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's Woodson to the left wing. Now here is Fields. Graham with the ball. Picked off in midair. Steps back. Fields with the steal. And here is Ross over to the left wing. Hicks passes to Ross. And it goes down 2 points. And the Nets lead by 18.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside. And they're taking.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
There's the three. York, good. York's got 19 points.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Fields. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's York. Plays it up off the glass. York's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Hicks kicks to Ross. Pass to Fields. From 18 feet away. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Here's York. There's the triple. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. 24 points for him.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Graham gets a wide-open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half, now 1 in the second.
Here's York. Graham defending. Yep, that one goes. York's got 26 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The Nets call time. Both teams will make substitutions. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Brooklyn's coach was going over with his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Knicks trail by 17. Fires for three, and again it's a New York three.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Pass to Hicks. Now here's Thornton. Here's McNeil. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's York, and stolen by Thornton. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's blocked. Here's Ryan. They set the pick. Here's Strickland. Pass to York. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Cummings is checked in for Brooklyn. Hicks checked in for the Knicks. New York needs to get off a shot. Ryan, no good. Nets leading by 16. Here's McNeil. From downtown, cranes the three-pointer. McNeil's got 28.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Hicks passes to Strickland. Into the lane. Clock at 6. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Ross finds Davis. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Lawson. Pass to Strickland. Here's Alexander. New York, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's McNeil. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. McNeil's got 7 now in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Strickland. Lawson with a screen on Cummings. Here's Strickland. He's guarded by Cummings.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
The Nets working the ball around now. Here's McNeil. Davis sets a screen. Oh, good with the triple. Knicks trail by 21. Ryan the pass to Strickland. Looking to end the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Cummings. Now here's Davis. Now Cummings. Now here's Thornton. 13 feet away. Hicks pulls it in. Here's Strickland. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent. that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
McNeil misses.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Here's Strickland. He's guarded by Thornton. Strickland passes to Lawson. Here's Ryan. Alexander gets the bucket. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they're going to take the second game between these two clubs, just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 left to play in the season series against New York.
Graham with the ball. Pass to McCarty. Lets the 3 fly. O'Connor grabs the board. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hicks. Out left to the wing. And here's Levens. Ryan the pass to Geiger. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce,